So welcome to my first day of Glowmas. So this is my first year on YouTube, so I kind of want to do what YouTubers do as Vlogmas in December. Took me a while to get what this concept was around, but then when I finally got around to it, I decided to call it more Glowmas instead of Vlogmas because I want to take you guys through some of my makeup, skincare favorites, how to get glowing skin, and just how to glow your entire December. So I have a lot of exciting series of videos scheduled for this month as well as giveaways, so I assure you, you don't want to miss out on any of those. So before we begin, please subscribe to my channel below with it, Glow with Ava. Also follow me on Instagram at Glow with Ava, where I share my journey throughout this December, and also just hit that ring button so that you don't miss out on any good video. So for the very first video of this Glowmas series, I wanted to do a winter everyday effortless makeup look. A makeup look that basically is very easy to do in 10 minutes, but also effortless, not damaging for the skin. So in the wintertime, my skin is just so dull and not great looking. So I'm going to show you how I boost up that complexion, get that radiance going, and get glowing all winter long. So if you want to see how I create this finished look right here, then please keep watching until the very end for a lot of good tips along the way. All right, well, thanks for tuning in and let's begin.
Just like a star across my sky, just like an angel off the page, you have appeared to my life.
So we're going to start off with a very clean base, and in the wintertime, no matter what, I always have to go in with a little bit of a lip balm because my lips are so extremely dry, and when I put lipstick on, it gets so cracky. So actually the one I really love is the Wander Beauty lip oil. So this is kind of like a lip balm slash oil, and it's got a little bit of a tint as well, and it just gives a really nice gloss. It's super hydrating. It's free of parabens, synthetic fragrance, it's cruelty free, all of that. So this is how I'm going to start off my makeup now. Kind of primer that I'm going to be going in with. So I've been testing out a lot of primers lately, and the Glossier Future Dew has been like all the hype lately, but honestly I'm not sure if I really like this. It's an oil serum hybrid, so it gives you that nice glowy look, but I'm not sure if it wears really well throughout the day as my skin gets a little oilier. So this is still on the tester, but still not really sold on it. But one thing I've actually really been liking lately is the By Terry Starlight Rose. Their limited edition CC serum. So it's made with moonstone extracts and gemstone pearls. So it gives you that instant luminous and like glowing complexion if you wear it underneath your makeup. So I just like using this kind of like all over my face as like a glowy primer. You don't want to be like extremely glowy in the winter time, because I think that's more of like a summertime look. So in the winter time, you just want to give off that like subtle glow, nothing too over the top, but something that just makes sure that your skin isn't looking as dull, because in the winter time, with the winds and my skin changes and everything, my skin just looks really dull. So anything that can even out my complexion and boost that radiance, I'm here for it. So that's something that I've been really liking under my makeup. And on top of that, for foundation, I typically don't really like using foundation in the winter because I really just try to go very minimal, because if you layer on a lot of products, that just adds to the dryness, and once your skin actually gets dry, it just starts cracking and your makeup just completely shatters down. So very minimalist makeup that is effective is extremely helpful, and usually a lot of people go in with oils as primers. I also do that as well, but you have to make sure you find the right oil, because if you don't, it can actually lead your skin makeup to peel a lot by using that. So if you're concerned about that, another alternative that you can just do is use the tinted face oil from Kosas. So this is actually formulated with 6 different kinds of oils. So it's got jojoba, avocado, green tea seed, red raspberry, meadowfield, as well as rosehip seed oil. So it's got a really lovely blend of 6 different kinds of oils that just really nourishes your skin and hydrates your skin throughout the day without making your face look super oily. It's great for oily skin to kind of even out your entire complexion, but it's also great for dry skin because you add that extra oil into your skin to soak up. So the way you use it is you just have to shake this up, and today I'm using the shade 02. In the winter time, I go in with a lighter shade for my lighter complexion. Summertime, I tend to go for the 04 shade. All you have to do is just kind of put it over your fingertips. It is confusing at first when you use it, but you just have to kind of blend it in your fingers, and all you need are your fingers, and just kind of blend that all over your face. The important thing about foundations and any kind of coverage in the wintertime is you have to shade match in your jawline or something, because you are going to be a little lighter compared to the summer. So try not to use like the same foundation shade that you use in the summertime. It's just not going to look natural when you do that. So that is exactly one light layer of the Kosas. It only takes 15 seconds to kind of blend it all into your skin, only using your fingers, and you really do smell that botanical oil blend when you apply it. It's pretty calming actually, and I love using this in the wintertime over the summertime. I just feel like it just really nourishes my skin. So on top of that, I'm just going to go in with a powder to make it a little bit more long lasting. The wintertime, especially when my skin is a little irritated, it's a little red and all of that, I always go in with a color correcting powder, and the one I'm loving is this one from Givenchy. You can see it's got 4 different colors that you can kind of mix and match. These are more for the redness, and you got some of the more radiance and translucent powders here. And I kind of like using all 4 colors for that radiant glow. I'm just going to use a little bit. Yeah, so that is the finished base makeup look, and I do feel like I'm looking a little pale, so definitely have to go in with bronzer. Bronzers are kind of a must for me in the winter time, just because I don't want to look too pale, but at the same time I don't want to go in with a heavy bronzer, because in the winter time you don't want like the super glowy, like in your face makeup. You want to go for a very subtle bronzer, and the bronzer I'm loving lately is this GRWM bronzer right here. So this is their holiday collection kit that I have everything in here, but this bronzer, I've showcased this before in my other clean beauty cream makeup look. But what you do is you just have to put it on your face, and it does look dark, but once you blend it out, it becomes a very nice subtle glow. And it's got these like nice shimmery things in the powder as well, so it just adds to the luminance of your skin. That's all the bronzer that I'm going to be using, and then I'm just using this brush to kind of bristle that out. So now the bronzer is in, and it really does add a lot of dimension into your face. I'm not looking as pale, but I'm also not looking too bronze like my summertime look usually. So that's a perfect bronzer to go in with. For the eyes, I always go in with something that is very, very simple, almost nothing. And I'm going in with the GRWM pressed eyeshadows. These are in shade Grace and Charmed. So I'm just going to use the lighter shade right here just to create that little base for under my eyes. And also GRWM eyeshadows are really, really worth the investment for those of you who just want a really nice easy blendable eyeshadow powders. I'm not the best at creating eyeshadow looks, but this one has changed my life, guys. It is so good. You just apply a little bit and it doesn't look like it's a lot, but it really makes a huge difference in your overall appearance. So this is perfect for like a no makeup look, because as you can see, I only went in with one light layer, but I can see an immediate really big difference in my overall look. So that's pretty much it for my eyeshadows. All right, so now I'm just gonna go do my brows and I'll be back. All right guys, now that my brows are done, we're gonna add some little highlight to my face as well. And I've mentioned this too many times, but I'm going in with the Living Luminizer from RMS. I like using this on my cheekbone just for a very subtle highlight. And also I like using it kind of like under my brow bone like this. And also kind of like on my nose bridge, just a little bit. It just gives like the most beautiful, effortless glow to your face. And we're gonna go in with some blush. And also with blush, I don't like overdoing it. I don't like going with super, super strong colors, unlike the summer when I go in with like strong oranges and pinks and all of that. But I go in with something that is a little bit muted, and the Charlotte Tilbury one around this color along the edges is the perfect color to use, because it's such a muted like Indian pink color. And I kind of just use a big brush like this. This is from Alima Pure, and I just like kind of like brush it in large strokes all across my face just so that I can kind of spread all of that brushed look over instead of concentrating it on just one edge. And that just gives like a nice, beautiful, flushed look. It's kind of like the, oh, I just got out of the cold, but I'm not looking disgusting afterwards, you know? So just imagine you just got flushed by the winter wind a little bit and you're still looking gorgeous. So that's pretty much it for the blush as well. And I just forgot, this is a very simple makeup look, but if you do want to add a little bit of holiday glam, Scattered Light from Hourglass is so pretty. Look at this. I saw Rosie Huntington using this at a masterclass that I went to recently, and she uses all over her eyelid instead of eyeshadow, but I'm just gonna use a little bit with my fingers. So I tried using this with a brush, does not work well. Fingers are the best for this, so a little goes a really long way. I think I can use this for 10 years, but just use very little right on the edges, just to spice this thing up a little bit on a daily basis and kind of get you in the Christmas spirit. So this is the most I'm going to be doing with my makeup today, and it's so perfect. All right, now let's go in with mascara. And the mascara I'm going to be going in with today is the Clou de Pou mascara. This is one of the best mascaras I own. I'm actually going to get another one very soon. Not only is it pretty waterproof, but it just really does a good job of lengthening lashes. Good. See, I told you it's so good. So now we're up to the last step of the routine. And also another tip that I have is while you're doing makeup, your skin can get dry. That happens to me a lot of times. But I feel like because I use the Kosas face oil, my skin is already nourished. I don't need a lot of that. But a pro tip is kind of using the Lila B face mist on your beauty blender, or just kind of like mist it throughout. I'm just going to use this all over my face a little bit, kind of like a setting spray. And this just feels so refreshing. So that's another thing that you must have for the winter time. And lastly is lips. MAC came out with their holiday collection lip kit. This whole thing is around $75. It's their set of mini lipsticks. And let me show you guys, like, look at this color set. Isn't that beautiful? I want to try every single color. So I have swatched a couple of them. And the one that is best for my lip color and an everyday look, I think, is this color from Sea Sheer. I posted it on my Instagram a couple days ago with me wearing this, but I'll show you what it looks like. It is so, so pretty. It's not like a strong red. It's not a really muted pink either. It's the right in the middle ground of a pinkish red color that is so perfect for an everyday makeup look. That can be like the whole look, but if you want to go a little extra, you can go in with the Clarins lip oil as well. This is one of my favorite things in the world. I have it in so many different colors, but I'm just gonna go in with a really reddish color and just top everything up. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, guys. All right, so that is the finished look and the first video of Glowmas. So I'm gonna try to do a really good job of keeping up with my December schedule. I'm very excited for this series. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoy these kinds of videos and what other videos you want to see from me in December, because I am hyped up, guys. And also outfit details. These are both jewelry pieces from Midori. They have a Black Friday sale going on as well as Cyber Monday. But these are really nice dainty everyday pieces that I wear. And also this is a bodysuit from Zara that was only $20 I scored. Well, thank you so much for watching my first Glowmas series. And if you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel to see my next videos this month. And also follow me on Instagram at Glow with Ava to follow along my journey. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys.